It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who...
Astounding! Unbelievable!
You have brought guests, I see.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that in...
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane? A stone? So... It was a stone that caused... Not like this, no. What never had I experienced something so... contrary to my nature. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment...
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not...
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say. Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must... Do you see what violence my work has suffered?
Mysteries of all time. Gaps in history.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend...
I see. What the void...
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us. Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you...
Why, of course! That's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more...
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First, we mend the tapestry. Please, our most mysterious guest. Are you ready? Are you willing?
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it? Still, it's quite a leap from finding a strange stone to placing the world's salvation.
suggest to me that you've not given... No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how... Off you go, then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be...
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. I honestly don't...
Like the imp said to the ballista, wouldn't it just? Would that I had a star... Just like yourselves, starstones are curiously absent from what I can gather, though. They were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should... Neither do I. But the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time, this in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from... Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. But of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record... So, gather those starstones so that we may know the history that... Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the... Well, yes, actually. I don't mean perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. The Lady of Time, the Weaver of History. I am your biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem. In the ethereal threads of eternity, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift, except, it seems, ask and I shall answer. I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. I am but what I am, and that, perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiple. Am I the beginning, and am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in... Alas, the answers to those questions still... A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutable... I believe that starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. Oh, Hunter, I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or... And yet, I do enjoy your companionship. For you may prove to be... Quite so. Your absence, it should... I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial... But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone. What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatched. I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you know that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the end of time and watched on as the void phrased the... But suddenly there was you. You who new threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. These starstones, please, seek them.
I have the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my...
The question has this comes, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all history parallel to one another.
That is a good question, Zigzags. That brings the answer of its resolution. Perception.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zig, and I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we... That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away... While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame, the advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes that's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature of... I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered, so I told him who I was and showed him my human form. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. So before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have... Now that this matter has been settled, Hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share...
The struggle?
Unknown to all time, are you? Leave it to an imp to try to fill out. I'll tell you who you are. Source Hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivellon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. I knew you weren't the type to be taken in by such high-flying, pie-in-the-sky nonsense. Let the magical history imps fly their floating islands into the end of time for all we care. Then again, if what he says is true, and he really does... Imagine! Sorry, Zaxix, I haven't fixed your space carpet, but if you could tell me where the bearded source dragon...
How intolerable it is to think that all the knowledge of the world is being gathered by an... And yet I am a tad jealous of that jabbering little jester. To know all. It is a consummation devoutly to... You are not of the same minds, and therefore one another's weakness. We must be steadfast. We must be firm in our desires for knowledge and power. Let us learn, Hunter, whether you like it.
Speaking of Youthful Gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orgy charm loves
Ahoy, sailor! How are you enjoying the... Aye, that's all worse than a roasting. Crowing all around the town about matters. For my part, I haven't a clue where it could have gone. Overboard, stolen, or vanished. It wouldn't hurt to ask some of my men. I tried myself, but sailors tend to be a bit tight-lipped when they're afraid of getting... anymore. You're not...
Sauce? Here? Star for what now? No?
Woodland Allwyn farm and sauce? Here, now that you mention it, I noticed Dietmar, a fellow merchant travelling with us, carrying a sealed box off the ship during the attack. At the time, I figured he was... Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where he could possibly be now.
Heard anything about the whereabouts of the magic stick? What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this. I didn't speak of that. I'm sure he'll make a run for it. Probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-sight beach somewhere. He's probably there now.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm.
Taylor, what news from the mainland?
I wouldn't let it all.
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, skeletons, you know the story. Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Fennel's carriage for a joyride?
No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the bubble bank.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Wizard Council's wife.
Is that why we never sailed the Yellow anymore?
My gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you? These are strange times for magic, aren't they? Source incisive.
Now this is valuable.
Out! No!
If she soaks and flowers stink much longer, deer will smell this lady from a field away. I'll save a leg of something good for when she begins to starve.
Actually, why don't you join
Don't
her?
just stand
Not
there.
for any titillating reasons.
Away with
But
you!
because you could do with a dab of floral perfume about that quaintly odorous physique.
That's quite the valuable gift. Your kindness is a great comfort to me.
Not the move for cheese. The excuse is more hope than a slice of this fine performance.
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivendell can't cross a road.
Interesting devices, these pygmies among pyramids. They may be small of stature, but their potential is gigantic.
You do well to treat them with the utmost care. Perhaps it would even be for the best if you sling them into the reaches of infinity that surround the shelter plane. Better safe than sorry. It is an uncommonly trite thing to say, so I shall. Always remember, Hunter, always, that when demons are in play, you are the very moment you are certain you have them in your grip. Dueling with demons is like playing chess against an opponent with queens for pawns.
What's that gleam?
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the dock. This here's my family business. Yes, there's been a Roberts escorting stiffs into the next life. Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make... I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the north... What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the third degree? Now, if you don't mind...
The death man is nervous as a squirrel.
Maybe you're right. Much more than mere skeletons hiding in his closets.
They hustle and bustle while I sit here stagnantly and watch it all go by. Oh, how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth. To break the monotony of an elder's day wild away on this hardwood bench. Pray, let me be forward with you, O sapling rose, O leaf. I am but an aged elf that has seen the years parade in long succession. You would listen to my grievances, guide me towards untroubled realms. Oh, you are truly a wonder. Hot spiced wine and a snug little room awaits us on the king crab's first.
Here lies Patrick. You can kill me, but you'll never kill the dancer inside me.
That shovel has proven worth its weight, it seems. Oh, for the seven's sake. Those shining eyes are better...
Here lies Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit or a lovable prankster ghost?
That shovel had enough to finish this mission with a long vacation.
lies Judith, here lies Gregory, princess, whose wife told him so, killed in the line of duty. I want to go home. Here lies Kimberly, finally.
I smell...
Here lies Catherine. I know, I was great.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
Hey, wow. I was wondering where that awesome... I'm Murphy, Jake's dog. Wow, you smell great. You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he'd just sit there being awesome. And I'd give him this look like, you smell great. And he'd give me this look like I came here so I could smell Jake again. He smelled great. But whatever's buried there doesn't smell like Jake. If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake who ever Jake...
Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Sicil pie in the afterlife?
Where are you, Jake? Are you playing without me?
This dog we met, how true a creature he is. How loyal and animals. Dog and deer, elk and eagle. We burden and butcher them, wretches that we are. This kind, this trusty beast. He is man's best friend, though man does not deserve one. You are not of the same mind because you are human, all too human. And deep down you place trust in your I know. For I have lain on silken cushions in marble palaces, and I have lain on wet leaves in soggy... In the animal kingdom only, one is free. Beware the wolf, yes, beware the bear. This dog, it is a creature worthy of your...
Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow. But it's nothing compared to Jake. Seems like some mutt is marking my territory. Someone stole Jake? Jake stole my ball once, but then... Listen, if you go around town and join you, no way. I mean, you smell pretty great. Without my best friend, the most awesome Jake ever, here to protect me, I'd rather stay far away. Just bring those smelly up Esmeralda. Ugh, terrible smell. Like flowers, soap. Not awesome. Ugh, hated her. Aureus is kind of awesome. Even if Jake has the best smell, I'd know it anywhere. Did you find something for me to stick my note? Jake was awesome, and she didn't like Jake, so I'm pretty sure she's the worst thing that ever lived. Let me get a whiff. Oh, take this away. It smells like every rich man in town except Jake. Oh.
May the seven keep you.
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. Will never catch me alive.
Where are you? Are you here, Jake?
Here lies Memris, master of philosophy.
Rest in peace, darling.
Look here. Even a sage and author as renowned as I is flattered when mortals dare among the dead to seek him out. Well, as if I need introduction. Memories. Oh, I've written so many celebrated treatises, but there isn't a civilized soul alive that hasn't perused its profound pages, percolating with perspicacity. Alas, that so few show now. You can, and indeed you must. But alas, I was not buried with a printed version. Do you truly feel you are ready to prove that you have read? Then we shall proceed to between life and death. Death.
Yes, he is.
I smell rotten lamb.
All right, we'll do it your...
Let us proceed. Life is life's own goal. The question that is...
I concur.
Last query. Boldly do I scorn the bonds of faith and...
So it is.
Hopes and art. A combination of words I have long since forgone to couple, let alone put into action. He shall not go unpunished. Perhaps death itself shall teach you more about the philosophy of life.
I smell rotten lamb chops.
May the seven keep you. Rest in peace, darling.
Rotten lamb chops.
Look here, even as... Oh, there isn't a civilized... Do you truly... Then we shall... Between...
Of course not.
Correct, he is not.
Let us proceed. Life is life's own goal. The question that is itself the answer. Good.
I should say so.
Agreed.
Last query. Boldly do I scorn the bonds of faith and fear. Death I dub thee life.
Your salvation.
Indeed.
Hopes and up. A combination. Divinity shall not go unpunished. Perhaps death itself shall...
I smell rotten lamb chops.
Rest in peace, darling.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake? Jake? Oh.
Rest in peace, darling.
Look here, even there isn't a civil. Do you truly feel you are ready to prove that your refusal speaks greater volumes than my 10-part tome on the mating behavior of feral dwarves? Do you truly feel you are ready? Then we shall proceed between life and death.
Yes, he is.
May the seven keep...
Come now. Evaluate your answer again. For deep down, you know you are wrong.
Fine, fine.
Let us...
I concur.
Last...
Indeed.
Hopes and such stupidity shall not go unpunished.
I smell rotten.
Look here. There isn't a... Do you truly... Then, between life and death...
Of course not.
Correct. He is not.
Let us proceed. Life...
Not entirely, no.
I concur.
Last query. Both...
Your salvation.
Indeed.
Most impressive. Nothing short of miraculous. You have very... content in the knowledge that my legacy is in good hands. Ta-ta! I shall see you in the next life.
May the seven keep you.
I smell rotten lamb chops.
Rest in peace, darling.
Peace be with you, traveller. May your loss... I once lived a prosperous life. With my husband and I, Lonnie never recovered from the loss. And when a group of mercenaries, predators, she were killed less than a week after she joined. Here she lies. And here I stand.
Here lies
Rest
Jack,
in peace,
the
darling.
oldest man in Sicyo. Get off my grave, you jackanapes.
I smell rotten lamb chops.
May the seven keep you.
Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie. I'm sure we can talk this out.
Rest in peace, darling. Fiendish force! Your luck is running from bad to worse.
May the seven keep you.
Oh!
May the seven keep you.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Red and orange, yellow and green.
Sauce hunters, eh? All right, proper with. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now. Oh, Ogget, you're rotten to the bone. Oh, me poor, sweet, plump girl. You'd be.
This is intolerable. The momentum of time is slipping through.
Sauce hunters, eh? All right, if you've got a favourite sheep, best to. Oh, Ogget, I recently sold most of the tender love.
Sight seal isn't so bad on a quiet day like this, is it?
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging? Sad story, that. I just consider... A sheep? That's a whole heap of... What's to find out? You can hunt or you... Enough of that... So, what's the bad news?
A sheep?
Why should I help those? Enough of that. So, what's the bad?
A sheep.
What's to find out? Enough of that. So, what's the...
A sheep.
Come now, there's no need for all that then. I buried that blasted sheep, but I swear on my lucky left foot I had nothing to do with that body disappearing. 1 minute it was on... In its place was a sack containing more gold coins than I could even count. My business has been declining right alongside the rest of our blighted city. And that sack of gold was worth... I knew I had to bury something or risk being found out. So that night, I stole into the market and made off with Bertia's fattest sheep. It was a bloody waste to stick so much fine meat into the ground to rot, but it had to be done. Now, you can imagine I've spent more than my share of restless nights wondering who could have wanted that cadaver and for what purpose. I'm not an inch closer to imagining the why, but I've got a few inklings as to the who. Near as I can reckon, plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know? And he could have used it to sidle in without a peep. Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even... Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble. I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could... It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary. And there was seemed she could barely contain her thoughts, that there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how he... And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by... I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband. And I've seen her... It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched. Lured me outside, claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have... That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair. And I certainly plan on making some use of it. Look, there's no need for all that. Take the gold, then.
Source hunters, eh? All right, proper. If you've got a favourite sheep, that louse. Did he even bother grilling a single luscious chop? I bet he wasted every last morsel. Captain Aureus will have a thing or two to say.
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dung... Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more... No matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual... Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can job. It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst. A simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice... Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secret, she's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration. She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing. But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there... Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can... Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting... I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her... Certainly, what would you like to know? The counsellor. Terrible loss, that. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come... I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Some event.
Stone. Interesting indeed.
Nothing.
That relic of Evelyn's, the so-called healing crystal. I've seen one like it before. One look at that gem will be enough to convince me it's no force of good, but a bloodstone through and through. I know I'm not the most, well, circumspect sort of source hunter, but in this case, I feel we ought to tread carefully. Bloodstone is so named for a reason, you see. What starts as a pretty gem, if that stone is what I suspect, I wouldn't trust Cecil's...
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
What's taking tenderfoot so long?
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence. Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Seven do you think you are, barging in here? Out, I say! Right this instant! Oh, I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precise... I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation. What would you like to know? One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him. Nearly dead, but not quite so. And quite the venerable staple of Sicile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders. Nearly everyone in Sicile is familiar with Grinning's. Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silverglen. He is of a certain... I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small... But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. Is that so? Well, I handled the corpse myself, indeed, but I hardly knew the man in life. I arrived at the inn, where the body lay just where it had fallen. The injuries were like nothing I'd ever seen. A single intricate laceration wove like... I personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. As far as I know, everything... You are?
those meadows long for this world. What's taking
There's no way Boris should receive that stone over Stephen. Think of Stephen's wife, his children, his grandchildren. Stephen's death will hurt far more lives than Boris's will. Let's minimize the heartbreak of this terrible situation and save Stephen.
Mind. Can't have gone far.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Stephen, it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad.
Thank the
This is highly
thank you.
What is this? This lightning!
Sorry, friend. I was trying enough stones for both of us.
Thank you. Thank you. With that strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. I've been stuck. I've a pack.
I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond
Another one
grateful.
for the collection.
I don't know what I did to deserve this. Oh, my savior. I owe you. Well, I think my wife will just about faint. My son, a grown man, mind, will spring into my arms like he were a little boy. And my grandkids will ask what goodbye then.
Leave me. I don't want to spend my final moments with the devil who snatched my life away from me. And I curse.
What I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
Welcome back, Source Hunters. I've been eagerly expecting you. You found another star. Mere child's play when you know what to look for. And luckily, I do. It's happened again, my friend. It's all connected somehow. You, this place. You don't imagine that I'd presume to explore it before you. No, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just that beyond the portal, I sense a... Well, but this is only speculation, of course.
What an impressive room.
So it is. A hall fit for kings.
Well, wouldn't you look? I thought you'd never ask.
Another one for the collection. Looking good.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments.